Hey guys, Joker the Foolie here, back at it again with another video, and this one is one that I didn't know I was going to make until today. I was just scrolling through my Twitter feed and I saw a video tweeted out by Filip a person that I've forgotten months ago, and I'm wagering that if you knew that name, then you probably forgot it a while ago as well. So, if you don't know who Filip is, I'll explain it in this video, and if you do know, then sit back because this is going to be a fun one. So, Filip was a YouTuber who got his big break by covering the Nintendo Switch around early 2017, from about, I'd say, January until around May or June, and he did basically videos exclusively on the Switch. He covered, the features that it had. He did a video on HD Rumble that it was the first one I saw and I really liked. He had great editing. He did product reviews. He did Let's Plays. Basically, pretty standard stuff that if you watch a Switch YouTuber, he did that. He did, case reviews. Actually, well, one of the cases that he reviewed because he reviewed it, and I really enjoyed it a lot. So he made this content for probably about maybe 4 months, and then he got picked up by IGN to be their Nintendo editor-in-chief. And it was around that time that I stopped following him because I don't trust the big media sites, and I viewed him as selling out, which, I mean, if I was in his shoes, then I might have done it too, because he probably had a really good salary, but still, just didn't make him trustworthy in my eyes, and I guess I was right to think so, because in August of 2018, it came out that he plagiarized a review from another YouTuber by name of Boomstick Gaming, and it was a review of Dead Cells, and you might have heard about this. This happened, like I said, around in August, and this got covered by a whole lot of people. Even Filip picked up the video. Picked up the story of him plagiarizing the review. And what I'm going to show is 2 clips from a video that Boomstick Gaming did, showing how he plagiarized Boomstick's content.
Dead Cells takes the progression of a Metroidvania and integrates it into this procedurally generated action roguelite that has you slowly chipping away at its steep difficulty.
It takes the progression system of a Metroidvania and transforms it into a procedurally generated action roguelite.
In most games of this genre, your coolest skills and spells are often set to strictly long recharge timers or a limited mana system. But in Dead Cells, your abilities have incredibly quick recharges and allow you to seamlessly integrate these gadgets into normal encounters, and it doesn't make you feel penalized for using your cool stuff.
Most games limit your most useful skills with long cooldown timers or a limited mana system, but Dead Cells encourages you to use your deadliest gadgets with a fast recharge timer.
So, pretty definitive, I would say, and I'll leave a link to Boomstick's video that he did. It's a great video. I recommend checking it out because you'll get to see just how scummy Phil was with stealing Boomstick's content. So, after this came out, IGN was disgraced. They had to fire Filip, pretty obviously, because you can't have a journalist who plagiarizes on your staff. And everyone was talking about this. He was getting a lot for heat for this, deservedly so. And he comes out with basically the textbook example of how not to do an apology video. Because first of all, it starts off with a sigh that everybody hates. And then he doesn't admit to the plagiarism. He calls it allegations.
Heard about the plagiarism allegations.
And he doesn't apologize to Boomstick. He only apologizes to IGN.
It's a possible review. The bottom line is that what happened with the Dead Cells review was not at all intentional. So with that said, I just want to apologize to everybody at IGN for all of the undeserved criticisms.
And then Motion Twin.
I'd also like to apologize to Motion Twin, the developers of Dead Cells.
He actually doesn't apologize to Boomstick. This is what he says to Boomstick.
As for Boomstick, I have nothing but the best wishes for him, and I hope that his wave of success lasts a long time. A lot of you watching this video might not know my story, but I also started out as a YouTuber, so I completely understand what it's like being a small YouTuber trying to make a name for yourself. I mean, Boomstick, just keep doing what you're doing, man. It looks like you have a great thing going, and I've got nothing but respect for you.
Yeah, he just says that he has a lot of respect to Boomstick and that what he's doing is working and everything, and I hope he does well. And saying you respect someone you stole from and not even apologizing that you did steal from them, it's the optics of it are absolutely awful, and it didn't really do anything at all. So it was absolutely awful. But what he did do is he played the victim, and when you're in the wrong, everybody loves it when you play the victim. Here's the clip.
Is that it's not very fun being the target of a gigantic lynch mob who wants nothing more than to feed into your destruction. The amount of hate and threats that I've been receiving on social media have been pretty staggering.
And then then the last thing I'm going to mention from his original apology video is him denying plagiarism that he did commit, and then his current apology video that he released today admitting to everything that he did. So here it is, because it's absolutely absurd.
YouTube channel, which, if in case you're wondering, is in fact all of my own original work. So you can keep looking, Kotaku, and please let me know if you find anything. Which, by the way, their news editor, Jason Schreier, tried to imply that my FIFA 18 review was also inauthentic by claiming that I copied it from Nintendo Life, and that's just so not the case.
Hey everyone, I'm not here to make any excuses or to try and justify my actions. I'm only here to apologize to the people that I've wronged and to everyone that I've disappointed. I'd like to start out by saying I'm sorry, Boomstick Gaming, for taking words and concepts from your Dead Cells review and passing them off as my own. It was an incredibly selfish act, and as a fellow content creator, I should have known better. I realize the amount of time and effort that you must have put into creating such an elaborate and well thought out review, and I can only imagine how violated you must have felt when you realized what had happened. I'd also like to apologize to Nintendo Life, Nintendo Wire, Engadget, and Polygon for using their words and ideas in a few of my videos. Specifically Nintendo Life for my FIFA 18 review, Nintendo Wire for my Fire Emblem Heroes preview, Engadget for my Samus Returns review, and Polygon for my Bayonetta.
So, yeah, that's pretty definitive, I would say, and pretty funny in hindsight. So, I would say we've got closure on this issue now, at the very least. I'm not sure how many people felt like this was something that needed to be closed on. I'd say this apology video was actually really good. I'll leave a link to it as well in the description. It's a good apology video. It's the one he should have made in August. He would have gotten, he would have saved a lot more face. I don't think people would have, I don't think a lot of people would have necessarily trusted him or wanted to watch his content again, but he would have been viewed as much more respectable if he released the apology video that he released today instead of the one that he released in August. So, this is one of the first uploads that he's done in months. I'll show a little thing on the screen of his recent uploads. The last video upload was like 3 months ago, so he hasn't been doing much with his channel. He's definitely not YouTubing as a career. He's sort of ruined that for himself in the gaming space. So I don't know what he's been doing. At least he did make this apology video. What he'll do next in terms of his online persona, I guess, is up to anybody's guess, but Filip was really promising back in the day. In early 2017, I liked his content. I liked what he was doing with it, and it was pretty sad to see that, it's pretty sad that he didn't just stay independent and cover things by himself, but yeah, this plagiarism goes way before he worked for IGN, so he was always a bit of a snake, and I can't trust snakes. But that's basically been it for this video. If you liked it, then you can like it. If you dislike it, then feel free to dislike it. And if you want more content, then feel free to subscribe. And if you got any thoughts on this whole situation, leave it down below. Like I said, glad that we have closure. It's a nice little apology video. It's just way too late. Most people have already made his mind up about him, and doing it this late isn't going to make anyone respect him now. It might get some people, it might get a few people too, but the fact that he took this long to do it, I don't know. It just really feels stupid. But that's just what I think. You can tell me what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, goodbye.